What is up, my crazy crew? Welcome back to Nuggets Unboxed. I'm your host, Zach. It's nice to see you all again today. In today's video, we're going to be checking out two products at the same time. Two related products. We're going to be checking out the Viture control unit for our Viture AR Glasses. Oof, that's shiny and trippy. These are a refurbished setup. They repackaged it quite nicely, as you can see. It's 2022. They're about 3 years old. Not too bad. They've been refreshed. Um, when they when they got sent to me, they were supposed to be. They had advertisement on them saying it's the 120 hertz one. But when you read the spec page, they were indeed 60 hertz, but they're still micro OLED, so it should be fine. I'm hoping to use them for one use unique option. Unique option, and then this is their the hub that lets you connect consoles to it, or anything with HDMI, which is kind of what I'm going for. Because I have a 79XT and it does have a USB-C port on it, but for what I want to use it for, I'm gonna need an HDMI capture card, but HDMI port. I'm gonna have to be able to send it to my capture card so I can capture the game footage, or see my editor. My editor is gonna be trying to make like a rough draft script for me to follow, so I don't get off track so much. So I'm hoping to be able to use this as a replacement for these, my regular glasses, and have them on me. But have like an overlay so I can have kind of keep keynotes to me, and or when I'm playing games, I can kind of change when I'm streaming. I can change my chat and stuff for you, so I can see you guys better down here. And have my game overlay on top of you, so I can kind of have a little bit better 2-for-1 and kind of simplify my setup a little bit. But I don't mind doing this either. So, first things first, let's talk about the bread and butter of the video, the headset, which I gotta figure out how this is supposed to be opened. It has this pull tab, but it doesn't pull unless it's supposed to. This is the jet black. Oh, here's a Scott. There's a piece of tape here. Slides out. Oh, oh. First things first, let's show off the box. The future is on view! And then you got this nice little texture here. And blank. More blank. But then all I had to do was lightly peel here. And it goes down. Kinda cool. Kinda curly. And that's actually really cool how they did that. If this is like a blank view. And what they did was they put a pair of glasses behind it. It's kinda cool. And I believe, if I believe correctly, tape, tape, tape. So you open this way. Oh, so it opens like this. Alright, that's kind of cool. Now, I'll show you what the front of the box says. It's compatible with anything with a USB-C connection natively. It has some optical adjustments so you can kind of hone it in to match what your prescription is if you need it, up to, I think, 5 degrees on this one. They're AR XR glasses. One-click tint mode, I guess, on off. 2 clicks for brightness or volume, and ODF for 3D. Oh, 2D or 3D. And then you got the nose piece that you have to figure out which one fits you best. And adjust the knobs on top to get your focus in. And then it just comes out like this. And in the bottom, it's just your Scanimatron, so you can download the Amazon shopping app. And on the back, it has like a little thank you card. Customer service card. Then down here, like a little bit. That's it. I have an overkill box for these to be shipped in. Ah! Oh, and on this side it says a how to use guide. Put it back for now. And my warranty card. Ooh, cleaning cloth to keep the glasses clean. That's, whatever language that is. There's just the one, not the pro. That's fine. And then there's this in English, which is their user guide, how to do everything. Which I would be nice, and I'll show you. I'll slowly unfold it for you. And I'll bring it back on this side for those who are actually interested, who maybe lost this or got one and didn't have one included. All this back. Look at there we go. And yeah, the handy dandy little box for like that piece, the note piece, and the anti-clip hair cover. I don't have to worry about that. As you can see, I keep my hair short. So it comes with. Okay, so I see. These are the anti-hair clips, and you have this thing one for the nose piece, which is probably the one I use because I hate these ones. The little tiny ones with the little metal clips that you kind of got bend and flex. Now for now, we're gonna put these back. There's 5 things in there. They're kind of individually covered too, which is kind of cool. The way that you like prep the paper box is actually kind of cool. Feels like a premium experience when you open these up. Put those back. And then of course, oh, I'm gonna put the calling card back in there. Back in, back in. And then the star of the show, the headset. Poison ivy comes out this time of year. Alright, so yeah, you open it up like this. You got the USB cable top, and you got the nice headset, the glasses, and this just folds up. I think it's magnetic. It is indeed magnetic. Hmm. Hmm. Yep. So like this is a magnetic cover. So you pull this down, and there's a little pull thing here. And there's a nice little USB cable in there. USB-C. So now I'm gonna put that back. USB-C to magnet. Oh, that's the piece. And we're gonna. This comes with one clipped onto it. It comes with something already clipped. And like I said, these are refurbished. Oh, look at how shiny that is. And it's gonna be a little bit chunky. I'll have to, and then yeah, but each eye has its own adjustment, so you can kind of hone them in a little bit. And it comes with like this fake prescription thing with pills. You peel these off. But we're gonna put this aside for a moment. We're just doing a first impression. We'll play with them again immediately after. I'm gonna take that. I'm gonna put this. I'm gonna put these back in here for now. No, you don't go there. You're somewhere else, didn't you? I think you. That's right. I'll put that there. Now we're gonna check out part 2 of the accessories package. I just wanna make sure there's nothing on this. Here you go, come knocking. There's just disclaimer, the front, and then we're gonna open it like this. I'm gonna open it at a slight angle so it doesn't fall up, because this has some weight. I guess it has a built-in battery pack as well as being a dock for it. And it just comes in this nice little easy to peel plastic wrapper. You just unwrap it and you just pull it through. It's probably recyclable, but it's fine. And then there's this little tiny duck. Nice gloss black. Unfortunately, how it looks like it's gonna be a piano black. It is gonna get scratched up pretty easily, but that's fine. This is like a refurbed one, so it is a little bit mocking and scuffing on it. You can like see on the edge. Not really a big deal. And it's a mobile deck. It has a 7900 milliamp battery. I don't know how used this is. I don't know if it's gonna have to full charge anymore. For what my use case is, it's honestly just gonna be an overglorified hub. But that's gonna be besides the point. It's literally I'm gonna be running my HDMI cable in here. And I guess you run your dock switch here to run power. Or it does not come charged. That's fine. And then there's the quick guide in the bottom underneath it. With another USB-C cable. I'm guessing to probably charge it. Which means where's the charging port? I'm gonna guess that the switch port is probably the 2-in-1, and then it has 2 glasses. They're just designed to be co-op experience on the go as well. And this little tiny thing, this is the USB-C cable. It just has this hole, and you pull it out. You pinch it, and you can pinch the other side. Push the cable up to get it up and out. Short little cable. Doesn't really need to be that long, just saying that you can have your switch right next to it. I do like how well they utilize every little inch of the packaging, though. Good for you guys. And the quick start and the safety guide. If you have these on, you got something going, make sure you look before you walk into a car, because we don't want to be liable. And same deal as before. Alright, multiple different languages here. Pretty honest though. And with the quick start guide. Oh, I'll save that to read later, because I don't want to bore you. And this one is two-sided. You got English and then some type of Chinese, Asian language. I don't want to see a spin. And this how to. One dock supports audio and video input from DisplayPort over USB-C and HDMI. And mobile lights indicate battery remaining. You charge the block, plug the power cable into their middle USB port, which is the one that's labeled for the switch. Yeah, the lights indicate how much charge it has. So I'm just gonna flip through this and let you see exactly word for word what it says. Oh. Yep, I'll show you the beginning, and I'll slide it over slowly. For those, you can slow it down, see what it says. You see? Play and charge your switch simultaneously, extending usage time to 4 to 6 hours. When connecting, switch to mobile dock, remove Joy-Con, or use wireless Bluetooth controllers for. Yep, we get that. And this, it's compatible with all the handhelds. And then on this side, we'll go from left to right again. Mobile dock, and it tells you that it's compatible. You can charge it, use it however. Up to 3 devices with it. And set whatever. And then you got there. You can run it with a Fire Stick and then run it to your face. You can hook up your phones, your iPad. My use cases, like I said, I'm gonna be trying to run it off my computer. Because I have a specific use case for it that I'm hoping to make it work, or it's just gonna become my new toy when I don't want to get out of bed and I want to play a quick game with you. I'm gonna hook up to my laptop and go, leave me alone. I'm just trying to put this all back the way it works. I want to put all my packaging back the way it was. I'm the guy that likes to have these boxes on display. Alright, so I'm gonna put the USB-C cable back in the box too, because I don't have a shortage of these, and I would end up doing a magnetic USB-C cable to begin with. I'm gonna put this back in here for now. I'm not person. I like my toys. I like to take care of them. Right, I'm gonna check that out. So we're gonna put this back. I'm gonna keep the dock out because I don't need the lock and names. I'm gonna end up utilizing it at some point. And it is a nice little presentation box. And we're gonna take the glasses back out. And I'm gonna check what that USB cable works. I didn't look at it closely. Oh no. Oh no. And you pull this out. Here's the magical little cable that does all the math, which it looks like one of those fancy old school MacBook magic pins. It might be an expensive replacement. I don't know. So I can't say or deny any of it yet. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna jump in these, get the focus adjusted so I can see, and we'll be right back. And we also gotta connect the computer to it, so we gotta see if I can even do what we need. But either way, it's gonna be a cool thing to play with and have. We'll see you in a second.
A few moments later.
Because of the way that these are designed, this one side gets a little bit hot, and sometimes it just get a little bit. If it's a hot day, it just get a little bit warm and uncomfortable. This pair doesn't fit my use case. Well, I was kind of hoping to use them more was to have like a second screen, so I can just have it as like overlay. Someone streaming, all I gotta do is kind of do a quick look. The corners of it on the display on these are kind of completely and utterly useless. They look fantastic. As you can see, like I said, the corners on this, bottom left and bottom right, and top right and upper left are a little bit blurry, but it doesn't look that bad. The way it's being portrayed on the OLED compared to my capturing software, I think I would personally take the OLED. Like my only biggest complaint is these ones are kind of the old school ones. As you can see, it's there's a lens with a little projector shooting onto this reflective glass, giving the picture. Where the newer ones have it hidden a little bit better, and you can do a transparent thing, and it's hidden above the eye or behind the eye instead of above it. So it projects onto it at a bit better, stronger angle, giving you a little bit more clarity. Which means it can actually be a fully transparent lens, which is nice for me. But for what Zage is looking for, this honestly is probably the best case scenario for him. And I would highly recommend him looking at a pair. Is 1080p OLED the blacks and whites in this, as you're gonna see, are actually not that bad for 1080p. And this as a whole open box unit for this is the Viture control box, so you can have two of them hooked up into it in the back. There's an HMI to USB-C for power, and then you hook up two USB-Cs and the little magnetic charger for this, control card cable. As soon as you unhook it, it dies. But for open box, there's $2 combined, and it's actually really cool. I definitely appreciate it and enjoy it. These ones are the older ones, but they have their adjustable visual correction for the lens. Only nice thing is these do adjust a little bit, so they do act like a little bit of prescription. So you put in transparency mode, which is you hit the power button on the left. I don't know how well you can see that. The newer pair, the whole thing turns transparent, so you can kind of have like an overlay. The only thing that's a little bit funky is which I'm used to looking at the display and having on my screen and having my screen a little bit more centralized. So when I move around, I kind of move my controller with it, or my mouse and keyboard kind of with it. But it's a learning curve. You'll get accustomed to it as you go. The audio on these isn't bad. Like I said, on the corners, it can be a little blurry. I'm gonna pause that. I'm gonna see if I can capture the other side. It is a 60 hertz OLED. So, I mean, it probably does look a little bit nicer. I'll have Zage put it side by side to see what you guys like more. This is my footage here. I am looking when I am on my trip. When I get down there, I am looking at buying the newer version of these. And my boy Sage had my buddy Spidey Sage, whatever he wants to be introduced to, will tell you right here, somewhere in the middle of the screen. He wanted a pair of these just to replace his old monitor. So my goal was to order this. Is I wanted the control box. I'm going to ship both to him. Is the pair that I want can go completely transparent, and it's more like your smart glasses where it kind of there's like an overlay. So I can kind of use it as a second display for my streaming PC. It's my dedicated stream, so I can take my chat stuff from my stream up here, bring it down over, and kind of have it on the sides instead of having to go. Mm, mm, mm. So I kind of have more information all the way on me all the time. Now, here comes Cyberpunk. I can't see. It being an OLED, you probably want it in not transparent mode. It wasn't transparent, non-transparent, but you can tell when it goes light and dark. And that there's, I think, the knob on the side controls brightness. I found halfway up is halfway on is pretty fine. Right, this is a 2-core processor. It might take it a minute. It's running an 86G with 2 cores and a 3060. I'm gonna load up a game real quick and get you so you guys can kind of see how they look in the game. I'm just gonna load Cyberpunk, and I believe it has a built-in benchmark. I'm not gonna load that, and then we're going to go into it, see how it looks. Alright, so we're gonna be doing this on high, ultra, all the way across. This is gonna be the best way to get you the most realistic results. I'm gonna leave it there. I'm gonna leave you guys to be the judges of that. Yeah, let us know how you guys feel about them. I personally like them, but we're gonna catch you all in the next one. Let us know if you have any more cool tech or anything you want us to check out.